Wish me luck. It's the way I really thought the light was gonna be good here. This is the skin of a killer, Bella. Hello Shutty Bays, hello besties. Welcome to a reading vlog, but a very different reading vlog than usual. Let me explain myself. First, let me sip some energy. I already drank coffee this morning and it's like 6 p.m. and I'm winding down and I need to wind up, you know? So I'm gonna be taking you through a week of reading with me and I really wanted to vlog both of these duets, so I decided to put it in the same video. So I'm gonna be reading the Bad Rep duet by Kristen Becca Ritchie. Finally, you guys know that I have been avoiding these at all costs because I do not want to finish this series ever. So I took a year off from reading absolutely anything to do with this series. And now I feel like I'm prepared. So I got whatever it takes, and then wherever you are, listen. There's also the version that comes with both. I do have that. Let me show you. Hold on. BRB. Wait a second. Why is the sun doing me so dirty? I fixed it. I'm such a genius. Ouch! I stubbed my toe. Fuck. You know when you stub your toe and you just feel like you're dying? Anyway, what I was gonna say is there's the version that comes with both. Whatever it takes and wherever you are goes back and forth between like past, present, and then the duet that they released recently goes in chronological order. So a lot of people have been saying for me to read this one, and let me explain something about myself. I can't do that. Listen, I am a Marvel and Star Wars fan. And if you're in one of those fandoms, you know that there are the people that believe that you should watch it in chronological order, or the people that believe you should watch it in release order. And I am on the side of release order first. So I'm gonna read release order. And then right after release order, I am gonna go into this one and read it chronologically so I can experience this as well because it does have extra material. I just wanna do the way it was released first because I want to experience it the way everybody else did when they first read it. If you watch Star Wars, a lot of people will tell you that you should watch it chronologically because it makes it easier, and that's for sure true. But I am a fan of release order. I just want that experience. And then I go back, like I've done that. I've watched release order for Star Wars and Marvel, and then I went back and watched chronological for both of them. So I've experienced both, you know, and that's what I like to do. So I'm gonna do that. All of that was to explain that I'm going to be reading whatever it takes and wherever you are. So this is the first duet I'm gonna be reading. I wanted to throw something else in here that I've been dying to read, and if you guys don't force me to, I fear I'm never gonna do it. I need a partner in this. I need you to do it with me so that I'm not alone, and that's the Cat and Mouse duet by H.D. Carlton. It's Haunting Adeline is the first one, and then Hunting Adeline is the second one. I know nothing about this duet, nothing besides the fact that people tell you it's traumatizing. I would love to be traumatized. So I'm gonna be reading these. However, I'm gonna be listening to these in audiobook format because I don't like anymore to read several books at a time. So lately I've just been doing one paperback and then one audio, and that's it, or one Kindle and one audio, what have you. So I'm gonna be reading both of these simultaneously, and you're gonna be watching the journey to both. No spoilers in this entire video. I am going to just be giving my reactions and commentary, so it's gonna be a little bit of out of context stuff. If you've read it, you'll understand. If you haven't, you'll just get a little glimpse of what to expect of these books. And then at the very end of the video, I'll just kind of give you star ratings for everything, what I thought about each duet. And since I'm gonna be reading these at the same time, this video is gonna be happening all at once, keeping you on your toes. You never know what's coming next. Wish me luck. I'm making coffee. I'm making an espresso. Also, do we like my bookmark? Is that smut? You've been judged. I got it on Etsy. Anyway. The lighting here is not that great. Do forgive me, please, but this is what happens when I do reading vlogs. They're just all over the place. Here we go. I'm so excited to be back in this universe. I don't know if I'm ready. This book starts with a One Tree Hill quote. If you know anything about my TV taste, you know that that's my favorite show of all time. So the fact that this book starts with, it's the oldest story in the world, one day you're 17 and planning for someday, and then quietly and without you ever really noticing, someday is today, and then someday is yesterday, and this is your life. Oh, that's a great first sentence. Yesterday I was a virgin. Today I am not. My noodles are defective, so basically I'm a mess without you. It's literally giving come back, be here. You're in London. Lauryn Hill changed everything for me and Garrison. And for me. And for me. And I break down because it's not fair that you're not around. She's unwell. You do know who Lauryn Hill is, right? If not, we can no longer date. Me. Literally me in a fucking sentence. Get that tattooed on my chest. Love you like Lauren loves Lily. I'm having such a good time, wow. Oh, that's depressing. Okay, Okay. That's so them. I've reached page 90 and I'm gonna be done for today. This is already one of my favorite things in the entire world. I'm so glad I waited because I'm having such a good time. Just being in their shoes is so great because you always wondered how they were feeling towards a lot of situations that happened in Some Kind of Perfect and in Addicted Calloway. And now you get to see it firsthand. I'm also loving the back and forth between the present and the past. That's really great. I like that it gives me that excitement towards the next chapter. No complaints so far. I feel like I'm not gonna have any. I'm scared, but I'm ready. Am I ready? I don't think I'm ready, but I'm ready. You know, I just don't know what to expect because I know nothing about this. So I don't even know what it's about. I've never even read the back, I don't think. I just see that it says the manipulator and the shadow. What? This is quite long, y'all. You know, it's really funny. I'm gonna listen to it. Like, I'm literally gonna sit on the couch and listen. But for some reason, I have to have the book so I can follow along. We play the part 5 nights. Got your tongue, little mouse? Funny haha and funny weird. Whoa, Bryson. Bitch, who the fuck? Ew, he kinda sucks. Let's go back to the stalker. I just found my little mouse and I won't stop until I've trapped her. Aww. Broken her house to give her a flower. And they say romance is dead. And they say romance is dead. I beg to fucking differ. I just finished the first 3 chapters. The premise of this book is giving this. I do like the dark academia vibes, but also it reminds me of the guy from She's the Man that goes, I see you through your window while I'm standing at a tree outside. You know, after all of that being said, I am still intrigued. So what does that say about me? I don't know. The fact that Zayd had just someone and he was upset that his dinner plans were ruined because he was like, oh man, I can't eat now. Like, who has the stomach after this? And then quite literally a couple hours later, he's like, anyway, I'm gonna go have a burger. I'm really in the mood. He calls her Little Mouse. Addie be like. That makes sense why it's called a cat and mouse duet. Duh. Larry, you stupid bitch. Things are making sense, but are they? I don't know, but they kind of are. I'm also really liking the diary entries. I feel like there's so much I don't know, which is keeping me intrigued. It's keeping me on my toes. I just want to keep reading more so that I can find out, you know? As of right now, scared, but having a good time. This part right here, she's also the best I've ever had in everything. It's giving Drake. Garrison saying that Lily is slightly aloof, but approachable, like a turtle. Set me over the edge. I fucking love Lily Calloway. I'm alive, but I'm dead. I've never had a place that felt safe, but this one does. It feels more than that. I am literally gonna go cry myself to sleep. Their friendship building is literally everything. Like just seeing Gillo begin and seeing them let their guards down. We've been bypassing each other for weeks, 2 separate strands of time, and in this second, we finally touched. Are you fucking kidding me? It's giving invisible string. Invisible string, tying you to me. Y'all, Lo having Garrison's back is just destroying me a little bit because Lo is being to Garrison what Reich was for him. Oh my god. I just love them so much. I don't know why I'm crying. This isn't sad. Halloween, also known as Lauryn Hill's birthday. He already texted me some surprise party he's throwing himself. Only it's a surprise for all of his guests, not him, the guy with the birthday. It's so Lauryn Hill, you really can't make this shit up. And then he looks at the text and the text says, I'm picking you up at 9:45 p.m. for my birthday party. The outing is a surprise. No questions will be answered. Participation is not optional. Ready? The next page. Lo sees him to go pick him up and he says, Garrison Abbey, let's go. My birthday awaits. And then when Garrison's talking about not wanting to go because he's busy, Lo says, because you have so many friends lined up inviting you places. Oh my god, there's your bestie waving you down. He's so excited to see you. Hunter says the park did technically banish him. And then Lo says, then the park banished all of us. I'm not leaving Reich behind. Garrison says, can we order pizza? And Lo says, and there will be pizza. Halloween is my favorite chapter so far. Just all of their personalities coming out, everyone being there. It's just... I'm crying because I'm happy. So here are some thoughts now that I got to chapter 17. How long have you been 17? A while. Garrison, his mind is breaking me a little bit. Like him pushing everybody away, not wanting to be close to anyone, feeling like he deserves to be alone. All of his thoughts are just making me so fucking upset. Also, he reminds me a lot of Jess. Willow said that, and I agree. Jess Mariano would be Garrison in another life, in another universe. And Willow and Garrison are literally like a baby Lilo. They are Lilo 2.0. I will go down on this hill. I will go down with this hill. Oh, with this ship. Now I have to stop for today because I only have about 115 pages left. What the fuck? I refuse to finish this. I need to elongate the process. So therefore I'm stopping here for today and just pretending like I'm not almost done. Denial. Remember when I said I was gonna wait until tomorrow to finish the book? I lied because that was at approximately 2 p.m. and I did hold out until 11. However, I must finish now. I'm gonna make myself an espresso and I'm gonna finish this last little chunk. I'm looking rough. I'm looking rough. Let's ignore it. We're all besties here, and besties see each other in their roughest conditions and still think the other person is beautiful because you are, and as am I. Anyway, I'm making an espresso. I am going to the air store. I'm going to night 1 in Chicago. Chicago, you know? Y'all, I'm literally gonna read the last 100 pages just standing right here on the counter. It smells like I'm fucking alive. Oh my God, can you see my dirty dishes? No, you can't. Oh my God, can you see the pasta I made for lunch? Oh wow, you're just really getting up close and personal today. Cheers. What's your guys' favorite Taylor album? Let's discuss. I'll tell you my top 4 because I physically don't think I could choose between my top 4, but it's Folklore, Reputation, Red, and Midnights. I physically cannot choose between those. Let me know yours down below. Oh my God, my girl. My girl, talking about my girl, Willow. Don't you love that? Remix. I'm giddy over this right now, y'all. Hi. I love what Garrison just said. He said, Lauren Hale, Jesus, I wonder if he even knows how much he gets me. Like he's taken a road trip in my head and come out the other side. This is so fucking cute. I'm having such a good time. Can I hug you, Willow? I'm not that good at hugging. You don't have to be good at hugging. I'd still want to hug you. Oh my God. It's literally Saturday night and I am crying over a hug. Let that sink in. Not just a hug though, a fictional hug. Wow. What the fuck? Oh my God, I won't let you. Suddenly I'm not having a good time anymore. I just finished. Como se dice what the fuck? I'm gonna start book 2 tomorrow and kind of just feel these feelings right now from book 1. I am gonna go make a Gillo playlist on Spotify. That's what I'm gonna spend my time doing. Yeah, that sounds like a lovely way to spend my time. It really does. I'm sobbing. Here's what I'm wondering. Is this like ghosts and paranormal shit? Most peculiar. If I catch his hands anywhere near you, you'll find them in your mailbox by morning. I call bullshit. Yo, the way that he literally tells her that she'll find hands in her fucking mailbox if she lets somebody touch her. And her biggest concern, like what she's thinking about, do you want to know what it is? It's not the hands in the mailbox. It's the fact that she doesn't even have a mailbox. And she's like, if you're my stalker, you should know that I don't have a mailbox. Oh, I call bullshit. Oh, for him, honestly. Oh, just kidding. Fuck him. This is me right now. Zayd is giving like Dexter vibes. Have you guys watched the show Dexter? Finally, she's getting security cameras, y'all. Finally. Literally, finally. I've been waiting for this one. Turn it up. Just kidding. He's security. It's the way the security cameras are fucking useless. The only way I'll be sending you to heaven is with my cock. I'm officially a little more than almost halfway done. I'm on chapter 16. Yay. Oh, I'm sorry. What the fuck? What? Help me. Boy, you're gonna put that gun where? Excuse me, you put that shit back in your fucking pocket. So you're gonna do what?
Screaming, crying, and throwing up. Punch me in the face.
It's the way guys like, hey, nice to finally fucking meet you. Here's a gun. Can't believe y'all made me read this. I don't think I was ready for what this was gonna bring to the table. I think I don't deserve a seat at the table. I think I need to leave. I don't think I should be eating. I think this is for a certain type of reader, the strong kind, and I'm weak. I am weak in the knees. I don't think I belong. But I'm gonna still read it though. Let's not get it twisted. I got this. Worry not. I'm good. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. I think the worst things I have heard in this book so far is definitely the words, "You're so creamy." Like she's a fucking Boston cream donut. Let me expand on that. The words "bundle of nerves" were used right after that. So I want to die. I have to be quiet, he says. She doesn't know I'm hiding in her closet, waiting for her to fall asleep so I can stare at her beauty in peace. I said it once and I'll say it again. And they say romance is dead. Not when this line exists. So this is love. La, da, da, da. It's the way there's still stuff I don't know. And that's fucking insane. Like there's so much that's not quite clicking yet. And there's a whole second fucking book. What could possibly happen for there to be a need for a second book? You can't convince me of that. And I also have no idea how I feel this far. Don't ask me how I feel because I don't fucking know. Literally have no clue. Am I very entertained? Absolutely. Am I also disturbed? 100%. Do I love Zaid? No, not even a little bit. I don't see it quite yet. I fear I never will. He scares me, but like it's fun. I just know this isn't gonna end well with Mr. Marky Mark. It's just not. Also, the name Mark, I don't know where I was going with that. I just read a scene involving a belt. A belt was there, Zaid was there, Adeline was there, and I was there for some reason, and I'll never be able to recover. The mystery in this book is really fun. Like, I didn't expect there to be such mystery. Oh, okay. If I catch you, I fuck you. I don't remember ever playing tag that way. You all alone, baby girl. It's giving, are you lost, baby girl? You know, from that one movie. What's that movie again? Are you lost, baby girl? Oh my God, it's gonna piss me off. I don't remember. Are you lost, baby girl? This man's just said, loving you is like being trapped in a house of mirrors. What do you mean loving me is like being trapped in a house of mirrors? Loving me should be sunshine and rainbows and shit, bitch. Where are you, little mouse? I just read chapter 30 and I will never be able to look at a house of mirrors the same. Like I literally just went to a house of mirrors in this little carnival thing. This didn't happen to me while I was there. I was running into every single mirror like a fucking fool. My house of mirrors is so much different than the one here. He literally told her, look at us in the mirror. And in the audiobook, the guy said it so aggressively. When you read Harry Potter, Goblet of Fire, Dumbledore is like, he calmly says to Harry, like, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? But then in the movie, Dumbledore comes out, guns blazing, and he's like, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? And that's what it felt like it was here. Like, Zaid was like, look at us in the mirrors. And then the audiobook guy was like, look at us in the mirrors. I will never get over in books when the girl describes the guy's dick as if it's like heaven sent. Like she'll be like, I've never seen something like that before. This is insanity. I don't think I can survive this. Anaconda. Relax. Can't we be normal? Like, can't we just have a normal sized dick? Like men, they already think they're too much. All right, let's relax. Let's bring them down a peg. Even the fictional ones. Chapter 30 did use the words sensitive nub, seed, and milk in references to spiciness. And that did make me want to die. You know what's really funny? I'm almost done. I guess that's not that funny. I don't think a book has tested my patience, my sanity, my well-being as much as this is doing so right now. Do with that information what you will. I need to listen to some Taylor Swift.
I wanna teach you how forever feels at the
Y'all, I'm in bed and I just started this and I started sobbing and I need to share with you why. It is literally the dumbest fucking reason. You're gonna be like, Larry, are you good? And the answer is no. I already started sobbing as soon as I saw the beginning because the beginning says broken souls are mended every day by mended souls that were once broken, and it's a Connor Cobalt quote. Her understanding is like air helping me breathe. Usually I hate the trope like boy doesn't think he deserves it, but Garrison's the only fucking exception. That's not even the part that I was crying at. Garrison's talking about Connor and he goes, he might as well be tall enough to touch the sky. TBT to kiss the sky. He doesn't want to touch the sky. He wants to kiss it. Kiss the sky with me, Rose. They're all at Connor's birthday, okay? And Lily's asking Lo whether he thinks Connor would be Batman or Superman. Obviously, Lo hates this. Lily says, what would Connor be if he's not Superman or Batman? And then Lo says, Connor Cobalt. He's Connor fucking Cobalt, and whatever powers he has, they're all his own. But then Garrison goes, this is the part that I stopped. Ready? Pure admiration comes from Lo. For me, I remember being a 17-year-old kid who vandalized a house. I remember the guy who gave me the handout when I needed it, but didn't deserve it. I don't know. Lauren Hale is the one who has powers to me. I don't know what it is about that, but I'm unwell. I just love them so much. Oh my god. Lo calling Lily little pup. I love them so much. So I finished. No thoughts. Head empty. Literally, what the fuck? I have so many questions. I still barely have the answers to anything. Who was that with Zayd? Who is that with Addie? Who's Rio? What's going on? What happened to Daya? I need to read the second book. I don't physically know how I would be able to put this one down and then be like, oh yeah, I can just wait to read the second book at a later date. No, I'm gonna read the second one immediately starting tomorrow. As of right now, I have no fucking idea how I feel. I literally could not tell you. I'm broken. Y'all. Lo finding out about Garrison's brothers and just saying, I'm not gonna let them hurt you anymore. I am unwell. You'll be okay. You won't see it today, maybe not even tomorrow, but one day you'll wake up and you'll want to live. One day at a time, can you do that with me? Oh my god. I can choose my family. Lo gave me that option and I choose this one. I love Lo so much. You're beautiful, Willow Hale. Inside, outside, online, offline. You guys! It's just me and her. It's been us for a while and I'm not letting her go. Against better judgment, against all odds, I'm not leaving this girl. Wow, I'm so happy. Kabbalaway, iconic as ever. If someone knows how to slaughter with words, it's Lauren Hale. That's right, king. Crazy. You're okay, I'm here. I'm fucking here, days. I'm literally gonna fucking throw up. I'm so excited. I love this, I love this, I love this. I'm eating this up. Do you ever think about babies? Babies like the small kind? That's literally me. If somebody ever asked me if I think about babies, I'd be like, I'm sorry. Baby what? Baby giraffes? Yes, often. Baby humans? No, not ever. For my girl, hope these make you smile. If a whole fandom centered on you, I'd be your #1 fan. I want to die. That is the cutest fucking shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Why would you want I love you when you could get if a whole fandom centered on you, I'd be your #1 fan? Like, I'm sorry, I love you's not enough. I love you simply not enough when Lauren Hale, Reich Meadows, Connor Cobalt, and Garrison Abbey exist and say shit like this. Technically, they don't exist. I know, that just hit me, but mind your business. Like, some believe that aliens exist. I believe that the core 8 are real. We all have our beliefs. I'm ready. Am I? I don't know. Let's pretend I am, though. The author's note is kind of funny. If you're expecting a quick reunion, then this book isn't for you. I'm literally 1 page in, but what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, help. I want to survive so badly, but I just don't know if I'll survive this book, if I'm being honest. Yes, I'm on page 2. My god, who is it? Just tell me. This is the worst. I hate this. I hate this so much. No, because the way I literally forgot this person existed. Let me not say a name because I don't want to spoil anything, but I literally forgot they existed. I forgot that you existed. And I thought that it would kill me, but it didn't. I am a child of divorce. That's for my grandma, dick. Zayd is so funny, and for what? How do you have enough time to be funny? I am going to burn the entire fucking world down until I find her, and I don't care who gets burnt. Burn it, bitch. I am excited to watch. Don't worry, guy. I got your back from all the way over here. I'm sorry. Did he just carve a fucking rose on his chest? That's aggressive. He's gonna have to wait to die for good. For now, I have to go kill his friend. This book is testing my patience and it's testing my mental health. I want to throw up. Just, that's how I'm feeling so far. Those are my thoughts. I want to be a dark romance girly so bad. I don't know if I have what it takes. I think I'm maybe too weak for the words on these pages. Maybe after this, I'm gonna retire from reading dark romances. I'm just kidding. It's really fun, but also I kind of want to die. That's just life, you know what I mean? It's really fun, but I kind of want to die. I randomly just started fucking sobbing. It's the fact that like Addie's going through all of this, it just hits me really hard because I'm like, damn, it's just like real life shit. It takes me out of the book and it puts me in reality. I don't want to be here. I don't like reality. I'm reading to escape it. You know what I mean? The hospital scene owns a little piece of me. How many times am I gonna cry in this fucking vlog?
The limit does not exist.
Wherever you are, no matter if it's right next to me or 1,000 miles away, I'm tied to you with a thread that can't break. We're connected by something stronger than time or place. And isn't it just so pretty? Oh my god, what the fuck? Garrison being stuffed in a duffel bag in the trunk of the car for 12 fucking hours is honestly just my favorite thing in this entire book. Yes, Lo, we're all assholes, but one day you'll meet an asshole that pushes you to be a better person. Those are the ones that stick with you. Yes. There was a time where I didn't even want to live till tomorrow, and now I don't ever want this life with you to end. Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. I literally... I'm undone. I'm undone. I'm unwell. And I'm done. Whatever. Hello. Skedaddle. I'm emotional because I got 3 brothers I always wished I had. Connor, Reg, and Lo. They protect me all the time. They care about me when they don't have to. These are 3 brothers that I'd never trade in, never swap out. And even though we're not blood related, I know they're mine. I'm done crying now. The crying is fucking over. It's done. Will you be the best man at my wedding? Them telling everyone that they're together and then Lo going, we have rules. And Lily goes, have fun. Lo says, no, not have fun. What the hell, Lily? First kiss, y'all, the first kiss. I would rather be doing nothing more on a Friday night than living vicariously through this first kiss. Thanks for caring about me even before we were family. No matter where we are, you're always going to be my girl. Okay, it's nice that you guys didn't show me that. Excuse me? Did I miss something? Like, did you just... Hello? Oh, that's nice. They give me a book this size, and then, like, one of the things that I want to see the most, they don't give it to me. What the fuck? That was unnecessary. But okay. Lauren Hale is still that guy. Lauren after the guy who changed our lives. Shut the fuck. Oh. I'm done. Okay. Oh man, I already missed them so much. I'm so disgusted. I feel like I'm gonna throw up and cry all at once. You may witness me throwing up and crying at the same time. Is that something that we want to do together? Do we want to be this close? Are we sure? I'm disturbed. I'm disgusted. I'm traumatized. I don't think I've ever been so traumatized by a book to the point that I'm like, oh, I don't think I could do it anymore. I've always been pretty like, I power through usually. And now I'm like, oh wow, I don't know if I could do this, you know? But I want to finish so bad because like I want to know what happens. Him picking up his cigarette and putting it in his fucking pocket because he told her he wouldn't litter anymore. Like literally he throws it on the ground and then he remembers that she's not even there and he's like, sorry baby, and puts it in his pocket. Wow, the bar is literally on the fucking ground, underground, y'all. Like he didn't litter? How cute. As he should, you know what I mean? As he should. He's also a stalker. Let's remember that. Let's remember that. Larissa, what the fuck? Let's get your sanity back, sweetie. Come on, come on. Did you say God bless me? He's talking about seeing her again, and then he's like, I would even kiss her little toes. No, I'm gonna block that out of my mind. I'm sorry. What the fuck? 2 months later? 2 months later. This thing just said 2 months later. 2 months later what? 2 months later... Everything has changed, you mean? I'm literally gonna die. At least Rio is kind of okay. I'm coming home with my little mouse tonight and then we're gonna burn down the world together. Me giving you the match. Zaid, I'm here, little mouse. I'm here. What the fuck? How am I cheering for the stalker? How did this happen? How did I get here? You're supposed to say I smell like flowers. Baby, there are flowers out there that smell like straight ass, so you smell like those flowers. she asked him what his last name is because till now she didn't know, because she actually doesn't know anything about him because she wasn't stalking him back. He was stalking her. Can't believe I just said that sentence. Anyway, she asked him what his last name is. And do you know what he said? He said, Meadows, baby. Our last name is Meadows. That just reminds me of Reich, though. Help me, you guys. I'm falling into a universe where I'm starting to think he's hot. Help me. I lasted so long. I'm literally in the second half of the second book. Minds are changing. Things are happening. This author's trying to mindfuck me and I'm trying my hardest to fight it. And I don't know if I'm strong enough. Oh, the mint chocolate chip. He literally asks her, y'all, what kind of ice cream is her favorite? And she says mint chocolate chip. And he goes, so toothpaste. Which, by the way, mint chocolate chip is my favorite ice cream flavor. So I'm a little offended. Then he goes to get her ice cream and he gets mint chocolate chip for himself as well. And then she looks at him a little weird. She's like, why the fuck did he get that? And he goes, my entire world revolves around you. If you want mint chocolate chip, then that's what I want too. And then when she goes, do you even like it? He says, I like you. Does that count? All of a sudden, red flags are blurring. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What do I do? It's like I need to remember everything he did in book 1. I can't let this sway me. It's like 3 a.m. and I'm finishing Hunting Adeline on audio right now. So therefore, I'm going to do my skincare to go to sleep while I just finish this up with you guys. I just want to say that her rose tattoo, oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting to cry, but I want to cry. Zayd's so funny. She like starts telling him something and he's like, okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. This book randomly gets funny at like random fucking parts. And it's so traumatizing. Like, why are you trying to throw in humor there? Is it so I can laugh through the pain? Without you, I will shatter. With you, I'm indestructible. Nice. Okay, I need to take this off for me to be able to do this. I don't know why I assumed that I was going to be able to do this with headphones on. I like have those headphones and I don't know how to act. It's literally like, it's glued to my fucking ears. It's like I don't know how to live without it. What you've forgotten is that the heart beating inside your chest isn't fucking yours, it's mine. And if my heart stopped working, then pull that trigger, little mouse. Kill the rest of me. I'm nothing if I'm not the reason you breathe. Sir? Sir? What the fuck? He's literally so dramatic. Oh my god, crawl to me. He just said crawl to me. No. Them going through all of this together is just really getting me. Like, they're healing together, and I love seeing this part of the book. I think that this is very important. I'm glad it's not being like glossed over. Sibby's fucking crazy. Oh my god. You know that sound, the one that goes, my boyfriend's crazy, he kill people. That's me about Sibby, but also about Zayd. Oh my god. What the fuck? These scenes are everything to me right now, y'all. Run. They are not doing this. No. 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 Shut the fuck up. Did she cry out for God? And the guy says yes. And he says, good. Then she was calling out for me. What the fuck? Wow, I cannot believe this is happening right now. I cannot believe I'm witnessing this happen in real time as I'm doing my skincare routine. Frisbee with the body parts. They just said they had to locate every piece of Francesca. You and I will never end, little mouse. Even when we're 6 feet under and our bones are dust, I will haunt your soul until it aches to be free of me. And then I'll hold you tighter. What the fuck? Him brushing her teeth. I don't know why that gets me so deeply, but it really does. Like something I went through with being diagnosed with depression is not wanting to like brush your teeth or like get ready or get out of bed. Like the most normal tasks seem like too much. So the fact that he brushed her teeth after she's going through all this trauma and she's trying to heal, it is such a small thing, it means the entire world. Like literally that was the biggest thing for me. Just that right there, the brushing of the teeth. Here I go brush my own fucking teeth. Zayd Meadows where? Oh wow. Oh, what's happening? Greetings, fellow Americans. This man just said he touched your ass, therefore I had to kill him. Do you want me to kidnap her? He said. Not the baby thing. What the fuck, guy? Relax. You're on your last straw. A baby. Get the fuck out of here. Go to sleep, guy. Go count some sheep. I'm literally just standing here finishing the book. So I see today is the day we both die. Because if you fall, I'll follow after you. Siri, play Coffin by Jessie Reyes and Eminem. Of course, run, little mouse. Nice. Well done. Part 2 slayed. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Beauty sleep. Wakes up tomorrow, still not beautiful. Hey, I am here to give final thoughts. It is officially the day after I finished everything. Also, don't mind these boxes and garbage bags in the back. I promise I'm not a mess. Well, I am a mess. Let me not promise that. But these are just all clothes that I'm giving away to the women's shelter. There are literally over 10 bags of clothes here and in the trunk. I cleaned out my closet. So that's what happened there. Mind your business. First up, let's start with the Bad Rap duet. So we have Whatever It Takes and then Wherever You Are. Both by Chris and Becca Ritchie. You guys know this. I adored these with my entire soul. Are we fucking surprised? Probably not. I rated the first one 4.25 and I rated the second one 4.5. Let me explain why they're not 5 stars for me. The entire Addicted Calloway universe is 5 stars to me, but certain books are not, even though they're amazing. These, they were incredible to me, but they weren't 5 stars, but put them together and they're 5 stars. So like the Bad Rep duet put together, for sure 5 stars. Both books separately, 4.25, 4.5. You know, just because not a lot happens, just in this universe in general, you kind of just go through their lives, which is amazing. And if it wasn't for the characters, these books wouldn't be as highly rated as they are to me. But the characters just get me so much. I loved the core 6 scenes. I loved Gillo so much. I loved getting to see Garrison's POV. It broke my heart, but also put it back together. Lo and Garrison's relationship was one of my favorite parts in this entire duet. I loved it so fucking much. I loved seeing Willow. There were some things that I wish KB Ritchie would have kept in that I feel like they took out and I didn't get to see. Like, for instance, there's a big moment, let me not spoil it for anyone, but a big moment in their relationship that I'm like, oh, I should see that, right? No, they didn't show it to me. They just skipped over it. I was like, hello? And then the ending of Wherever You Are was very weird. Like, it ended instead of like on a chapter kind of telling us what's going on now, it ended on like a TBT thing, but then you still get an epilogue, which is awesome. Those are the only reasons why it's not 5 stars, but I adore this entire fucking duet. I love Gillo so much. They are so soft. They're literally so different from the core 6 couples. I feel like they're like the toned down version. They're the more realistic version, and I love that. They were literally Lilo 2.0, but like make it less dramatic. I think this is a very underrated couple. I think this is a very underrated duet. Please fucking read it. I would highly recommend. If you go into the Addicted Calloway sister series, don't skip this, but please don't read it by itself, because I will say, even though this duet is technically a standalone, it will not be as good if you do not read Addicted Calloway. Like, it literally won't. It just won't mean as much to you. So please read Addicted Calloway in the order you're supposed to, like I told you in my Addicted Calloway video. If you guys want to go watch it, I have a guide. And then read the Bad Rep duet. Like, probably before Some Kind of Perfect, I would say would be a good time to read these. And then go into Some Kind of Perfect, or even after Some Kind of Perfect works as well. I fucking loved this. Ate it up. Let me pretend that I'm not almost done with this entire universe. I still have the Like Us series, y'all. When will I read that? We don't know. It might be another year before I have the courage to brave through it, you know? Now, what did I think about this duet? Hunting Adeline and Hunting Adeline. Let me just tell you right now my ratings. For the first book, I rated it 3.5. For the second book, I'm rating it 4 stars. Let me explain myself with this duet. I really fucking had a good time. Let me start off by saying that. I had a really good time reading this. I was very entertained. I had fun taking you guys along the journey with me. It's a lot, though. Let me just say it's a lot. Like, I've read dark romance, and this is the darkest I've ever seen. It involves sex trafficking, there's stalking, there's abuse, there's so fucking much that you have to take the trigger warning seriously in the beginning of the book. You can search it up on Storygraph, I think, to see like the full list of trigger warnings, but it is a lot. It is very much a lot. Take that seriously. Do not go into these books blindly, because I feel like this type of story is not for everyone, and that's okay. I did not like Zayd in the first book at all. The first book kind of just scared me. I was like, oh my god, he's actually a fucking stalker. There's like non-consent. There's a lot going on. Like, there's a scene in chapter 16 that like threw me for a fucking loop. There's a lot that I do not agree with and that I did not enjoy, which is why the book is 3.5. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't fall for the couple in this book at all. I was just very interested in the mystery, and I really enjoyed the plot. The plot is so fucking good. I didn't fall for Addie and Zayd, though, together. I just kind of wanted Addie to be a bad bitch and get out, and I did not like him. He's hilarious, though. Like, there are some moments that I'm like, oh, you're so funny, and there are some moments where I'm like, oh, that was hot, but it doesn't erase everything that I didn't like. I don't judge anyone for what they read. It's just not usually what I read. So I was very thrown off. Like, I was very like, oh my God, what the fuck? How do I go into book 2? You know, that was my vibe, which is why I rated this 3.5. Then I got into the second book, and I will say the second book is what won me over. The second book is where I saw what their relationship could be and how it grew and the patience he had. The storyline went in a completely crazy direction that, like, I didn't expect. I cried. It was sad. You see Addie going through so fucking much. This trigger warnings everywhere. Then seeing Zayd really fight for her and be patient with her and admit his wrongdoings and like it not being so glossed over is what I liked in this book. And that's where I kind of started to be like, okay, I like this. But it doesn't erase everything that happened in the first book in my eyes. You know what I mean? It's kind of like just something you move past in a book like this. And you have to remember when you're reading this type of book that what you see in fiction and you're like, oh, this was entertaining and this was fun and I can explore this kind of topic in a safe way, like reading, but I need to be able to differentiate that from fucking reality. You know, this isn't the standard in real life. This isn't something you want in real life or that you glorify or that you are looking for. You know what I mean? These type of books is more like you see this shit and you're like, oh, this is like real life type of thing. And this type of book, I see it more like a fantasy, something I'm never gonna fucking agree with in real life, but it was just entertaining to read about. You know, does that make sense? I feel like that's kind of the best way I can explain it. 3.5 for this one, 4 for this one. The second part of this book really fucking got me. The ending of this book really fucking got me. I feel like it made everything that I went through worth it, and I did enjoy the duet. I did have a really good time reading it. Is Zayd my favorite fictional man ever? Absolutely not. But he was fucking really funny. He did grow on me in the second book. I don't agree with his fucking methods and I don't agree with a lot of the shit he did. But it was one of those things that I enjoyed being in their minds and I enjoyed kind of like stepping out of my comfort zone and the thrill these books brought, how uncomfortable they made me. I liked that. It felt like a little roller coaster type of vibe and I don't go on roller coasters. So this was my roller coaster. So I hope that kind of explains it, you know? Not my favorite books ever, but also not books that I'm like, oh damn, that was horrible. I actually will always remember reading these and how traumatized I was. It's okay if these books are not for you. It's okay if these topics are not for you. That is perfectly understandable. But it's also okay if it is for you and you want to read this kind of thing and these are your favorite books. That's okay. You know what I mean? That's the final message I will leave you with. I had fun reading this, which I think is the whole point. Let me know what books you guys want me to vlog. I was thinking of vlogging the Dark Verse series. So if you guys want me to do that, let me know if you like this non-spoiler type of vibe. I love you so much. Have such a good day.